Howdy there, folks. We are back with episode, geez, I think it's 10 now here in the ninth campaign. And we are defending on, I believe this is the Cold Harbor map. We're not really near any of our victory points which are down here. We might have been able to pull up something of a defense down here. I'm not too sure about it. It's looking a little iffy. We only have about half our forces on the field, and the other half are expected in 22 hours. So they're not that close by. We are, though, going to try to find where the threats are coming from and push out to meet them. So I guess MacArthur then kind of has to go there, and Kelly has to go there. I use my engineering points, right? If the AI can use them, I'll use them, but I don't really construct breastworks during jeez, I don't know what that is. During battles, because the AI still cannot construct breastworks. So I figure I won't either reinforcements when they do arrive appear to come from up here, and so I deployed as close as I could to them. I can now see, because of some crazy, maybe it's not a crazy peak. I don't know. I guess you could probably tell yourself whatever you want to believe about that. But what that does tell me is we now don't need to move you all the way out, and we don't really need to move you all the way out. We know kind of where they're coming from, and we're not in a good place to deal with them. But those are the decisions we made. I think I can creep them up, and maybe we just play a little bit faster here. It's Cav coming in first. Okay, so we'll call them back. Get Nagel over there. MacArthur can now go there. Outnumbered as we are, we might as well at least try to get some picks. And if they're going to give us 2 Cav brigades, I'm not sure what the numbers tail of the tape is here. Alright, so we're outnumbered by 10,000. That's a lot of Cav coming my way. That's good to see. I mean, it's a good mix of troops. I've said in other videos, but I'll say it again here. I have modified. This is a very modified campaign, and I have modded the recruitment ratios so that the AI recruits more Cav and more artillery. Some of the recruitment ratios in the vanilla game don't seem to actually pan out in practice a lot of times, and so I kind of had to exaggerate. I think I set cavalry at like 25-35%. They don't typically bring those numbers, and I think artillery I moved up to 10 or 15%. And again, it doesn't seem like they really bring those kind of numbers, but they tend to bring numbers that I'd say are fairly comparable to what I bring in on a lot of maps. So is that all right? While we're killing time here, yeah, we'll move you up. Kelly, you're still not in the right place. There's really no great place for either of these batteries to go. My concern is that if we move them up, they're just going to get wrecked, and having them sit behind a forest is not going to work. We don't have good indirect fire. My thinking of setting up here was that if things do go bad, we can always withdraw either down to the victory points, or we can snake along this road and try to come back and go to where I think our reinforcements will eventually show up. They say they're 22 hours out. It's 5 p.m. and so we're about to burn through a bunch of hours here once we go to nighttime. It is late October. Yeah, October 26, 1862. So that will get us a little bit closer, but that still means for the most part, we got to expect that day 2 is really it's also going to be tough. We can see that the other, yeah, there's really no reason we should be able to see that in particular, but we can. I want to try to clean this up so that we see as little as possible. Try to keep things looking nice, as nice as they can be. Carther's division has a ton of experience. The game doesn't think too highly of him, but alright, if we have our infantry at least in the forest here, we'll get a little bit of cover. Nagel should probably not be there, but we're going to get them down and loose. Do maybe the same thing with these guys, but maybe just push them up, and then we'll see where they go. But now I feel a little bit better about moving that artillery, because getting it back here would probably mean whatever infantry is coming up and around would cause us a lot of problems. And we might actually even think about shifting a brigade over there. I mean, if they're going to go over here and make this left, I'm not too sure what that is. I think we probably just ought to play on 20 times speed here to see what they're giving us, which is not too much. Okay, we'll move our cab over there. Yeah, these guys kind of made it up and around already. That's too bad. And it's just one of the pitfalls of. So, before I get too much worse off here, and this is not a great position. I'm thinking maybe we just send everybody except for the cavalry. No, Kelly, you need to get back. Maybe we'll send those 5 brigades against those 2 and hope for the best, and then just hope that the cav. Here, we're going to put them there. Yeah, we'll do something like that and just see how that works out. Holy moly, they got on us quick. They got on us real quick. Yeah, so they're just going to come flying in here. And we'll get some skirms. And we'll get some more skirms. And maybe they just need to stop. What on earth happened here? This is just a cavalry unit that just kind of manifested out of just about nowhere. So that's very different. You don't normally see that kind of thing. Okay, that's Cav. You know what? We're going to go up and engage them. Nope, you are stopping here. Let's just see if we can tell you to fire. Yeah, all right, that's the faster way to do it. That is how we'll do it. But I think here against Archer, we make a stand and then hope nightfall comes soon enough, and then try to withdraw under the cover of darkness there. Not my best work. Move them over there. Got a bit of rust here. It's haven't played too many tactical battles in a while, so I don't think these are going to be the last errors you see. But yeah, I'm impressed with how quickly they're kind of on us. Yeah, they ought to move there. Where are you going? We don't really need you to go all that way. Just have Morgan go there. And, oh, maybe they already were down? Yeah, they were. I still have them get down again and engage them. That artillery should be moving there, but unlimbered. Oops. Yeah, so it's those guys I want to move up there. And I don't really want to move them that way, but I do kind of want them angled off in that direction. Alright. So move them back. Alright, we can see this cav unit that I can't quite click on is kind of making a bad move there. Wonder what our... Alright, we're well rested. You know, hopefully those actually are Mississippis, and then... Yeah, maybe we just hold right here and try to fight our best. Come on, nighttime. Okay, we'll sneak some infantry over to there. That's not really where we want to be. We don't want to have that kind of long edge stuck out, but again, this heavily engaged, you don't really have that many. That heavily engaged that soon, you don't really have that many choices. There, we're gonna send those skirmishers over there. We're gonna see if Baker, yeah. Looks like Baker can get some out. Neil's gonna get some out. Arthur might need to move back a little bit. It looks like two of my cav units have kind of overlapped one another. And let's get in here. Oh no, they're okay. Alright, we're gonna kind of rotate them. No, we want to rotate them like that. And then we want them... Yeah, we want them out there shooting them. This artillery is probably still trying to pull itself. They have not given up on going through the forest, but maybe it's just the fastest way they can go right now. Alright, they're over here. We're going to send them around over there. Try to deal with our threats on the right. We just don't have enough troops to deal with every threat everywhere, so... I don't think they're going to have a problem laying down, reaching their targets, so we'll do that. Don't know exactly what's up there. Alright, so we broke. Looks like this unit here broke. That's some good news. Now we'll turn to have them face there. Yeah, we'll just check out the carnage here in the center. All around, I think this is Bethesda Church. Courier just... made it through my lines. My guys were also kind of in that butternut color, so they may have thought of him one of their own. Alright, so this is the big... Oh my goodness. My guys thought they were supposed to go in for a charge. Never. Never. It is something that probably could get frustrated about, but it's like, you know, it's a video game and it happens. We'll move on. All right. What does everything look like? Looks like that. Tidball, I don't think you're actually there. Though you seem to think... Okay. So within this area, what can we do? Well, we don't really have any engineering points. That's not a huge problem. I think we just kind of form a semicircle here, here, and then hope the stream here, here, and also kind of here just causes enough problems that we can get away. No, Buell. It's Buell's battery. All right. I don't know. We're gonna have too many good battery positions, but we'll make the most of what we can find. Okay, we'll put them there. Cavalry. I don't know. Cavalry and I mean they're not deep crossings, but sometimes those fords are just they end up. It ends up going much worse than you would think that it should. Taylor's going to be over here. We'll act like we're going to recall our skirmishers, but not really. All right, you're there. And let's just go ahead and play after. Get an update here. I don't know why I have low supply, but arriving in 8 hours. So they say. All right. Let's play. Let's see what we get. I'm not really sure. These guys ought to be obstructed. Or that will get them out of any obstruction, but I'd like to try. Okay, we'll push up with them. We'll push up with them. Yes. Okay, your detachment's already up. That's fine. It looks like... Okay, we got them in loose formation. I think we're going to have them get in right there. Now, it looks like their cavalry has completely abandoned them, which I'm sure is not accurate, but they're not quite here either. Yeah, recall those skirmishers, or recall yours, I guess. Send out some new ones, send out some new ones. And maybe they'll, I don't know, it looks, I don't know if I can get them to go down this road and then this road and also this point, or they may just, they could just bypass this and go to the Beulah Church and get enough victory points for the win. And actually, as I say that, I don't know why I'm not moving. I mean, this is probably a better place to site the batteries. Tidball seems lost. Taylor, let's see. We'll withdraw them there. Morgan, I don't know if we really want you there. Okay, you're gonna move over there. Then Nagel, you're gonna move over here. And we'll see if they're gonna go for the flank. It is what it is. But again, assuming that our reinforcements come here, we might be able to move them around here and come around behind them, depending on how far we drag them in, or we might just send them down and around, come in on the back lines if we have pretty good defensive ground. I think that's the plan here. No, we're not going to have you move up there. We're going to have you move over there. Baker, we're going to move you back as well. All right, let's speed it up. Speed it up more. Okay, so some of those batteries are in position. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, they're just gonna get charged in the side. I see that now. Let's see. Crook, Arthur, Kelly. Okay. And is it really 8 hours? 7 hours, yeah. So realistically, it's probably not going to be on the field for about 12 hours, which means, you know, not probably not going to be on the field and ready to fight, like in a position to support anything for probably about 12 hours. So I would say most of today is pretty much this group on its own. I don't believe those casualties. It seems like something something odd happened. Okay. All right, let's just focus on this Cav fight, or this Cav versus the World fight. All right, we are taking casualties for no good reason whatsoever. So let's at least advance up. That. Friendly Cav over here needs to advance up like that. And we'll just hope for the best. I saw that our army was low on supply as the day started. All right. Cold steel, mounted rifles, stormers. Well, you know, I don't love that one, but it might be the best one because they've nerfed the Lightning Brigade one. Now they allow dismounted cavalry to run, but it's like I wanted to move fast. Should have brought a horse, and I did. All right, they're up here. We're gonna have some skirmishers run interference behind us. Yeah, we'll have them go there. I think Morgan's division. Nope, not the division. Probably move back over here. We'll have our artillery plop down. And Tidball, who I think just had some sort of problem. I don't know how else to describe it, but some problem. Alright, that might reduce some of our casualties. Something looks bugged with the cavalry loose formation. Like really loose. Cooper arrives. Okay. And we can find out where, according to our scouts. Okay, well, if they had to arrive somewhere, that's probably a good spot for them. Alright. This cav that I think I'm clicking on is now here. I'll try to use that to defeat that push. Taylor, I think we're just going to have you withdraw everyone to there. Morgan, actually might do something similar. And eventually I want Nagel to be able to withdraw out of here and maybe place them down here on... I don't love going up and down and getting stuck in those creek beds, but if we get troops here, cavalry here, artillery here, and then maybe some infantry as a holding force in those woods overlooking that field, we might be able to kind of sandwich anyone that kind of sticks into this little peninsula here that jets out. Alright, gents, you gotta kind of keep the pressure on here. It's a similar story with you boys. Okay, we are in loose formation. That's good. Casualties. Yeah, see, their casualties haven't changed at all, which is odd. Oh my goodness, Duval, you're stupid. No. We need more skirmishers. Or else Duval's gonna get wasted here. And he might just get wasted. There you go. We'll bring him back little by little. And those guys were going to have fallback. That is not where they were supposed to fall back to. Well, whatever. There we go. The artillery's starting to ring. That's good. I don't know how many points from victory points we have. Oh, you know what? I did change the settings here so that I get less precise information. I thought it was an intelligence reports of like who was arriving and who was delayed, but that might also explain why the casualties figures are not as exact. I thought that was a good detail to add. The updates of the game, they're nice, right? Because updates should always mean improvement eventually, but when you're playing with a lot of different mods, you gotta go through and you just gotta check and make sure that they're all there. I think some of the mods that I originally made in battle prefs and unit prefs, so some of the stuff you would expect to see on a battlefield, some of it hasn't stuck because new additions came through and I didn't fully update those mods. So, I didn't fully update those mods. So, yeah, it's too bad. But a lot of them are. A lot of the original ones. And the ones that made the campaign different and kind of original, those are, I believe, all in here still. You know what? We'll go ahead and withdraw them. Yeah, they're still making their way over here. You need to move, and you need to do it quickly. Man, Duval, you are bad. Still not exactly sure how it seems like the AI can move through these things faster than you can. They may just have been double-clicking it the whole time, though. And we also had our guys in the kind of fallback stance, so I think they're supposed to move more slowly as they fall back than somebody else quick times forward. Oh my god, who is shooting them still? You know what? I don't love this at all, but I think I'm going to lose that brigade if we don't go up and at least harry somewhat those pursuers there. So here, we're going to turn around here, Baker. I don't know. I guess I moved you a little too far back. Alright, we're going to actually put... This is risky here. We're going to put Crook here. It's risky because if this group here then flanks him, he's just in big trouble, but again, we got to take some risks because we are outnumbered. Okay, double. Yeah, that was a ton of casualties I didn't need to take. Wow. I think I was going to take anyways, but couldn't get out of there faster. Alright. So relative casualties are actually pretty even, which is unfortunate for us. Okay, we'll have them go over there as well. Where's that other brigade? Yeah, we'll have you guys go ahead and hold. And it looks like we're going to have some trouble here in the center coming up soon. Do a quick check of the cav ammo, because when that runs out, a lot of what we can present to them as a problem kind of runs out with it. And that's not bad. I just don't think I'm ever going to fight mounted, or rarely. Yeah, ammo's getting low there. Okay, these guys are still taking casualties from something. Must be that. Must be bending. Whoa, how'd you like to be that guy? Oh, the worst part is he's wounded up there. I think that's the worst part of that. All right, we'll lay down. All right, car, you need to get back now. Stone, you're okay. Neil. I think we'll move back with you as well. We'll just have them hold right there. The waiting game is on. I don't know that we can capture everything. But this is our far left looking back at our right, which is trying to use skirmishers to fall back. Artillery's raining in here from somewhere. They're really outranging us. Okay, that's stupid. That's a 5-star commander. Holy, 5-star cavalry? Been engaged that many times? Hold on. I don't know, maybe I can't get the unit history in here. It's fine. Alright. Falling back over there, and it looks like... Okay, that was car. I thought that was the CSA that was wrapping all the way around our right. I was like, uh-oh. Looks like a battle I'm going to have to retreat from. Minor victory. That's right, they have 40... Well, they've had 40,000, right? Or they had 30,000 before. And they got reinforcements of 10,000. Alright, I get it now. I get it. Alright. That's why the ratios are a bit closer than I would... Oh my goodness, you're broken. That is just nutty. Try to rally. Try to rally, I guess. I don't know what... 4%. It's changing 34% per hour. I'm not sure how long that's going to last, though, as more enemy units kind of descend on them. Alright, that cab is broke. Duval. We're going to need some skirmishers from you. Who are you from? You're from Stone already. You're about to rout, though. Car, we're going to grab some skirmishers from you as well. And the AI is a little frustrating. I mean, it was really good at the beginning. They had the early push. But what in the world is going on here with this cab? I mean, this cab should be just... But I understand it can be a real challenge to program, but it seems obvious, right? When you kind of know what to do, but... Alright, so I think the only hot fight is still this cavalry fight over here. We out of ammo? Yeah, we're getting very close. So, I'm going to withdraw over to here. Man, kudos to Longstreets, guys. I mean, they must have been in that fight a heck of a long time. Okay, I think that was Baker, who we'll get some skirms from. Get some more here as well. Morgan can move back. Kelly can move over. There's really no reason for us to be here with those skirms, because they're not going to be able to do anything when they're not in cover. Alright, kick out some skirms with them. Duval is going to fall back, hopefully into some cover. gonna fall back here. Send those skirms. Yeah, both those units in here to try to harass Longstreet. Baker can move back as well. It's best to move back now rather than when we are under pressure, but the line is starting to get really thin. There's not a lot of support kind of front and back, and it's starting to get very long left to right, which is not ideal. All right, armies are moving, so we can speed things up a bit. Okay, we're gonna move Carr over to here. Duval is... I doubt he can even last that long. Nagel... I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay, Duval skirmishers though are gonna get in there. Taylor's gonna move back. Morgan's gonna move back. Of course, I wasn't doing the best right here with these skirmishers. They should be laying down. What is shooting over here? Oh, it's this. Okay. Well, too late. I didn't get you guys back. Neil, Baker, you did your job. You got the let the cab get out of there, so that's important. I'm gonna move Nagel while I kind of still can, and then we're gonna move Baker there. I'm gonna move Neil there. Longstreet is just launching himself. I mean, he was engaged with that cavalry, then he's engaged with skirmishers. He don't care. He don't care about any of that, apparently. Alright, but we'll have those skirms lay down, make it a little bit harder to get rid of them. Carr, let's recall your skirmishers. Stone, you can fall back. And your skirmishers should fall back as well. So can Duval. Forgot I left this on 5x speed. I mean, come on. Longstreet's at least got to be running himself out of ammo. Okay, it's there. Carr's gonna try to get some skirmishers out. Stone might move some of his over here. Carr. Let's see if we have any woods there. Just might have to move Carr back. All right. Neil. Oh no. Oh no. All right. $5,000 to 2,000. 4 more hours still. You know, one of the other things that kind of drive you mad, it may still work out for them, but you're driving with 1 brigade, 2 brigade. Longstreet, I can't believe has that much ammo left. You got all these other brigades. I'm sure they're going to be here way sooner than I'd like them to be, but that's not really the point. Okay, we'll have them face over there. Hopefully they'll have something to shoot at. Baker's going to go harass Longstreet. Taylor's going to fall back. Morgan's going to get back. Kelly is going to get over here. Crook is going to get over there. What's our fatigue like here? Well rested? Well rested? Duval? Well rested? Huh? Okay. Car. We'll put some skirmishers over there. Stone. Actually gonna have you move up. And car. We're gonna have you move up as well and try to 2v1 Reynolds. Duval. Try to look menacing. Alright, new skirmishers are coming out. Unstable? That artillery shouldn't be unstable. Let's see what we can see here. Well, we might win that fight if they continue to show, 10% of the length of their line to me while I'm shooting at them, but I don't know that we'll get that lucky. Alright, these guys are in here. Have them lay down. We need to make a decision somewhat soon if we're going to withdraw, because Baker, Neal, and Duval, backed up with whatever batteries are here, are pretty much all that are holding the center. And if Longstreet's got the infinite ammo cheat on... Alright, so we broke Reynolds. I swear this makes it interesting. That allows us to kick out a new round of skirmishers. I'm also going to drop Stone back. I'm going to drop Carr back. We're going to move Taylor. Yeah, Duval's in an okay position. And I think we wait. Now, they actually have some decent ammo. Yeah, if I could trust those guys. Well, maybe if we have to just Hail Mary it, maybe there'll be the Hail Mary option. I wonder if my Artie's got the ammo. Yeah, they certainly have ammo. No? Did that not register the way I thought it should? Did that not work at all? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. No. No, that's not what we're doing. Well, we'll reset them eventually. Okay. They don't need to be there. They can move back. Oh, they got a little something going on here. Caught me watching something else. I was tempted to 2v1, use those two brigades to knock out that understrength Cav brigade. I'm just worried that it looks like the units back here, some of them at least, are getting into a battle line, which means if they ever figure that thing out, they'll be able to flank the flank, and then our whole right collapses, and the center's already going to be real dicey. Move that cav right there. Okay. New bombardment target of, nope. Okay. What happens when we do that? That is also a monstrously large bombardment target. Let's just go back to fire at will here. I'll complain about things that I can't figure out later. Alright, yeah, Duval is laying down, that's good. These guys might be a little tired after that trek. But no. Must be all that experience. Yeah, now they're zooming across the field here. Ugh. That is just rough. You know, we're going to go like that, and if they want the victory points, they can take them. We ought to get them back eventually, but we're pretty far ahead. And we've banked 17 points from objectives from holding those three. I mean, they're all pretty small ones, but just be happy with that, I guess. Oh no. Well, they thought they were laying down. It's not going to be far, but I think maybe we do move up some of this infantry and just see if that causes them to react in a poor way. Alright, where is this coming from? Crook. Well, that's old news, yeah. What? Did they route? It really looked like they were doing their routing animation, but they are not. They're just hanging out over there. Alright, we got an actual little bit of shooting here, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Uh-oh. What did we do? What did we do here? Just shoot at them. There you go. Alright, well, while they're trying to figure out exactly what they want to do, we'll try to put some pressure on them and at least get some shots out. And maybe, well, I can see that their cab's pushing through here, so maybe actually we'll just cancel that and plop ourselves down. Try to brace for the defense. Why did I not see Baker? Alright. He's there, but he isn't. Cars, skirmishers are still going at it. Alright, I think we're going to bring Baker up there. These guys are looking real doubtful, like they're ever going to make it anywhere. Alright, their cab don't like that. Good. But let's continue that then. And let's push up here and give ourselves some options. Alright. Come on, maybe we'll just get the win before reinforcements show up. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do that. Here, we'll just give them the attack order. They seem to move faster with an attack order, so let's just do that. Same thing with those guys. Let's just move up and attack at a certain point, and maybe it'll be enough to force them back. Maybe it won't. I don't know, but we'll try to keep them a little off balance here. Let's check it out. These guys they got nothing? Oh, okay, they're shooting at something somewhere. I don't know where, but they claim they are. Skirmishers off there. Are you shooting at anything? Yeah, they are too. Alright. There we go. Alright. I don't think that cab likes the treatment they're getting. Still don't think they like it. Alright, we are engaged all over here. You know, since we are pretty much this... Well, we are this close, I think we can just comfortably lay down and... Apparently they don't want any of what they just got. It's a very curious AI tactic, unless they're, like, trying to kite me back and then flank. Maybe. I was gonna say I've seen stranger things, but I'm not actually sure that's true. Let's see, car is right here. Alright, we'll just get our skirmishers back. Stone, just go ahead and get your skirmishers back as well. That cab is facing the wrong way. I don't know if they routed or not. They did. Alright, we're not gonna move stone that much further up. I want to see what goes on. This is just a mess down here. Are we able to shoot? No? Then just do that. Neil, you can't tell me that you don't have any targets you can shoot. Alright, we'll do that. They'll stand up. We'll take more casualties, but whatever. We'll go on board here with Baker's skirmishers, who's looking into the side of the Confederate flank. Alright, they do have shots, so that's alright. They're about to have other problems from over here. This cav push, let's see, did they... it's pretty effective kiting on their part. I don't know what Crook can do, but we'll push him up, and we'll bounce Nagel back, I guess. Alright, so... Carr is kind of... I'd say he sickled himself, but he didn't even really... It wasn't even for, like, a decent reason, so... We won't say that. But we will kick out new skirmishers, and as Carr falls back, we'll also maybe look to have him turn here and deal with that threat. But it is just a smoky mess down here in this ravine. Interesting detail on the kind of vegetation here. Alright. So they walked that brigade back. Okay, stone is going to fall back. Car is going to fall back. I'm surprised this close they're not just going for objectives, but Taylor, I think you need to get closer to your guys. Morgan, you ought to be closer to yours. Kelly, you ought to be closer to yours. Yeah, we'll do that. Make a quick check on the casualties. I assume a lot of those are just routed. Okay. Duval is kind of still sticking out here, so we're going to bring him back. Let's see. Stone skirmishers can go there. Over there. Carrier skirmishers are already out. Yeah, and you're falling back. Okay, you fall back and over. So now, well, I see they got other brigades that are out here. They're lined up and ready for something to happen. Alright, Hindman's coming in with a fresh brigade against my cav, which is not got the ammo to deal with it. Actually just thinking, like, yeah, these guys should probably do something about that. No, just shoot. I think they're just gonna come in for a melee? Maybe? Maybe not? I'm gonna try to avoid them just by reforming. It's like we're trying not to touch. It's like really? Must have been down in this ravine. Yeah, everything that was down there just broke. Alright, so that's why. Alright, well that explains that one. Yeah, it looks like we still have some shooting here. Might as well go up and help out the friendlies. All right. Unstable. Show you unstable, man. All right. Let's go through here and 20x this out. Looks like we broke another brigade. I still wish you could just click select, click drag select, and get all those units. Yikes for them. Yet another one where they're kind of started out real strong, and then just did not attack together. All right, I don't know what campaign is going to give us when we get out, but let's take a gander. The Battle of James and Kanawha Canal. All right. 10,000, yeah. And we got 5,200 rifles. I'm not sure we need, but okay. Is this true? Is this true? Alright. I guess we gotta upgrade then, or else we're gifting them support. Okay, so that'll take a little while, but eventually those will come through. Alright, so we're revenue positive for now. Actually, I really shouldn't believe it. I should let it advance a little ways. All right, so this is the battle we just fought. All right, what is going on overall? We got their national morale. All right, so their morale support is 56. Mine is like what, 71 or thereabout. So we're head there. Men fielded. They're catching up. They're still behind. Casualties have been horrendous for them. I don't know if this economy thing is right. I would be very, very surprised if that's true, because if we just look at goods production, I don't think I've ever had goods production that low as CSA. And in relative terms, that's what, almost 8 to 1, at least 7 to 1, maybe. I don't know. I got to get them down to, I think, 49 to make this campaign, and I'm not sure we're that close. I'm also not sure that I want to invest too much more. How much am I putting into military? I'm still going into military. All right. We might dial that one back in. What was the credit rating? Triple B minus. It's not great, but yeah. I mean, in this mod, you can go to, I think, triple C plus and still do everything. I mean, my kind of assumption is that you don't really build buildings, though, or you shouldn't build buildings, and not going to go crazy on weapons. Maybe cav weapons, but that's probably it. Naval stuff, I've kind of forgot about that. That is right. We had this raid in here, and I'm pretty sure I was expecting something to happen on the campaign map there that did not happen. I don't know what I was expecting. I thought we were running into supply issues. No? No? Well, they kind of are. See, we see the second corps is out there. I don't know. I may move them back there. And we may just have to wait on that one a little bit. What's going on over here? Supply situation is meh. Oh, I did not know. Wait. What is this? Oh, this is me in the fort. Okay. And we look very much favored to win that. What was this group doing? I do not remember. I'd like to get that supply depot if I can. Their readiness is questionable. Hatches is as well. Don't think they're going to be able to come in and do anything, but it is notable how far up the Mississippi River Squadron can go. I would bet it could probably go all the way up into Kansas if we wanted it to. I don't think this is wide enough to, but maybe. All right, so this is the Missouri push. This is supposed to be the Tennessee push, which is we took Tennessee. I guess we're now just going through Georgia. Yeah, making them come and get us. More likely that we're going to withdraw because winter is a-coming. I think we'll start right there. I don't know what river movement you can use, and we'll pull back. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I went back to their default for winter quarters, which November. I actually might have made it longer. I might have went from November now to April, or start. It's been so long. I don't even remember what's mod and what's not. Gustavus Russi. I don't remember him getting defamed, but okay. So in winter quarters now, if they want to come and get us, they're going to have to, even though they're going to be in friendly territory, it's going to cost them. On the Navy, what on earth was I doing? I thought we took everything on the East Coast and we were working our way. Yeah, we are working our way to into the West Coast here. West Coast of Florida. All right. Yeah, that's all ironclad stuff. So is this, I believe. Yeah. So let's send them in. And if need be, we'll send the Atlantic Squadron in after them. But the pattern here would be take Fort Brooke. We can take that. Well, if we take that, we'll take that port there. I don't think there's anywhere else that's great to try that. There's just too much going on in here. I would not even try. I don't know that there's really anywhere else to go here. I think we're going to hold the ones that are... Yeah, I mean, we hold that. I know they were supposedly made some upgrades so that you can tell more about what goes on with fleets and blockading specifically. Maybe that's true. Alright, so glorious victory at Tampa. That was this. Wow, he did it before they even got there. Alright, we're gonna take you off of blockade for a second. Tell me if flotilla's moving in. You can just move it to the edge of that coast, so you should be able to engage that fort and take that down. That would be good. This right here is an area where I think the AI accidentally ends up with a really good tactic. What? All right. Remember 62, so that was a new chapter unlocked. Doesn't really matter. The chapters unlocking matter far less in this mod. But the tactic is that they keep a squadron in port, and then the fort is here, and you can't... I don't think you really engage one without the other, and I always seem to lose in those fights, or it's a horrendous win rate when otherwise you would expect to win. All right, we have a blockading fleet here. I'm not sure, though, that there's really anything left for it to do. All right, down here there is at Wilmington. Now you can't take the port of Wilmington by taking the fort, or even by Fort Fisher. It won't work because Wilmington itself, as long as that's held by the CSA, it also exerts a capture area. I think that's what's causing it. I've done it in other tests and campaigns, and so it doesn't work in those circumstances. Just like over here, normally if you take Fort Norfolk, Fort Norfolk, it doesn't give you Gosport. You have to take the Norfolk itself, and yeah. Alright, you're doing stuff. Good for you. Kelly, you're doing stuff. Do you have supplies? Yeah, they do. What are we looking at here? 21,000 of us versus 36,000 of them. I see no reason to take that fight. I just don't know where it is. It's got to be in the center here. Yeah, it's in the center. Alright, they're not offering anything. That's fine. We were getting out anyways, so. Because I'm not sure we could make winter quarters here and make it last. Especially if the CSA folks here just push into Tennessee, take Nashville and all that other stuff. It's just not worth it. The places we have occupied, they'll have to go in and retake. And if they want to do that during the winter, that's their choice. Okay, so this battle is turned against us. Dun dun dun. I don't know why. I feel like we should be able to engage that thing from there, but maybe not. Yeah, they're gonna absolutely hate that because it's winter time. Available projects. Oh, no policy selected. All right. I don't really like legal blockade. It seems like, and I think I've modified it to try to make it better, but even then, I don't know. Chance of intervention -20, trade with Europe -15. Letters of marque. I think I just doubled both of those factors and for some reason thought it was insufficient as it was. Revenue Act. See, that's nice. Revenue Act 2 is nice as well. How am I doing if I need troops? How are we doing on the volunteer front? You're not going to tell me. Like I said, it's been a while since... What am I missing here? I think I'm either bugged or this is changed in a way that I just don't recognize it. And it looks bugged because I'm clicking on these and nothing up here is changing. So let's try this again. No, it's still not doing it. Yeah, we're bugged. Okay, we are unbugged. You know, on the volunteer side, we are actually running light. So, a couple things we can do. That would certainly help. Military subsidies would certainly help. Emancipation isn't bad. How long is this going to take me? 30 days. All right, we're going to do military 3 and just sit on that and see what happens. If the pace of fighting kind of ebbs here as we go into winter, then I think we should just kind of naturally get enough volunteers that'll come along and should be able to fill the ranks. If not, we can use all of those military subsidies on recruitment offices, which, again, I've raised the price of it because it's ridiculously cheap. In vanilla, it's like $1 million or $2 million. I think I made it $4 million or so. I guess $3.5 million. All right, that's good to know. Farm mechanization, we're also not that close on. I mean, we're also not really pursuing the agricultural policies yet. Maybe I should, so I could do farm mechanization. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe we get more recruits that way. So let's go ahead and cancel that, and let's just do agriculture 1. What I like about Breadbasket, I like Northern Routes. It's pretty good. And then I really like the look of Feed Europe 1 and Feed Europe 2. Relations with Europe doesn't hurt. Trade potential, though, is big. Land sales is not that big of a knock. You can see, right? So you're going to lose half of it. You're going to lose $4 million, but you're going to increase the trade potential with Europe by 25%. I mean, one would think it on imports and exports that would definitely be worth it. And again, if relations really mattered, I should probably build a CSA AI, maybe even a Union AI that really goes hard in the paint for an intervention. The problem is that everybody, I've still never had it happen. Probably 850 hours in this game, and I've never had it happen. But for those who do, they say it's pretty underwhelming. It's very underwhelming. And so I think one of my other tasks would have to be to mod things. Mod it in such a way that the European interventions are a big deal. Kind of the chaos invasions, right? For those of you from Warhammer Fantasy, like that on that kind of a scale problem. Maybe it won't end you, but like it's something you're not looking forward to it, unless you actually enjoy the game and fighting a lot of battles, and then you are. But I digress. All right, maybe we can move this up to 20x if we don't have anything that looks good. Counter propaganda, I don't really do too much of that. Credit rating. We're actually nowhere near it because this thing I think ends at like 15 million, and I've nerfed improved credit rating, so that it's just going to cost a ton of money, and it's not even that good Propaganda, railroad construction. Propaganda is okay for those. I'm just seeing if there's anything I missed earlier. Logistics reform. Yeah, I don't know how much I think I'm getting to the point where it's time to scale back. Trade warfare, though, wouldn't be bad. Recruitment offices might be necessary, but I'm starting to think that the savings on army upkeep, which is pricey. I mean, I got to be able to attain it and then make the money back before I think the campaign's going to end, and that is they're at 55. They don't have that much further to go. Usually over winter, things kind of stabilize and both sides kind of both go up. So that might help them, but I don't know. All right, so that Mississippi River Squadron is not actually doing anything. So we're going to move it down here. After it does that, yeah, it's going to move down there. That hopefully turns that battle in our favor and kind of secures us against CSA 5th columns or anything like that, wiping this attack. Over here, okay, so that was back at Fort Smith. All right, we're going to get that out of there. We're going to move you up. First corps is there. Am I missing a corps, or are there two stuck on top of each other? I cannot tell. What is going on here? No, there's not two stuck on top of each other. Army of Indiana has 3 or 4 corps. Oh, it only has 3. All right. Well, that explains that. I think we're still going to move back here. It's going to wreck Manfield's readiness, but we'll give them the winter to recuperate. Okay. That's that. Naval stuff, what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to take this stupid fort down here. I forgot all about that. I can't believe that battle's still going on. Alright, we're going to move them in. I'm going to move them in. We're just going to throw everything at that fort and try to break it. Over in Fort Smith. So we're over here in western Arkansas. Alright, we're taking that back. We're capping that. Good. And, did it say unknown? Oh, unstable. I was going to say, like, I like the necessity of gathering more intelligence, but that's a bit much. Okay. We'll get them hopefully to capture that supply depot. We're sailing down over here. Are they really that bad? Is it really that bad? Is this supply depot just not getting it? Alright. Maybe we can safely speed this up. I see they're building prison camps. Usually I just see them building newspapers, and I'm like, well, why? Disaster in the Atlantic. 3 ships captured. This is actually bad. If you hit the Battle of the Atlantic, it's got to be down. Actually, it doesn't have to be here at all. It's probably over here in something I wasn't watching. That's exactly what happened. Yikes. Well, good for the AI. How bad is this? It's bad. It's bad. Like, I need to build more camps. It's bad. I thought I could get by with just upgrading them, and maybe I can. No, how much longer? 33 days. All right, let's wait those 33 days, and yeah, maybe by New Year's, if there's no news, then we know what that means. All right. Well, if they're going to go for this attack here in winter, we are in a bunch of trouble. Glorious victory at Chattanooga. All right, so we finally did that. They took 1,100 casualties. So basically, the casualties were even. Ugh. Okay, they have very little cav here, though. 21,000. So that gives them 23,000. We have basically 22,000. I'd do that. Still am going to do that. don't know if this battle's like the last one though, where the campaign map ammunition levels affect what goes on the tactical map. We might be in trouble here. Well, they say somehow the supply state of our army is outstanding. Okay. Centerville Pike is there, and there is just there is where are they at? They're gonna be over here. Try to find the way that they're least likely to come in. I think this is the shorter route. It's really hard to say, but I'm not going to do it in this video. This one's gone for an hour and 20. I have no idea how long this next one's going to go. So we're going to pause it here. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's fun getting back on campaign, and yeah, I'm pumped for this next battle. I hope to have you back for it.